Hey everyone! Welcome back to your favorite channel. Take a look at this smile. What do you think? Is it real or is it fake? Go ahead, pause the video for a second and study it. Got a guess? Alright, let's unpause and dive in, because today we're cracking the code on something we all see every single day. Smiles. Specifically, how to spot the difference between a genuine smile and a fake one. Smiles are everywhere. They're how we greet friends, how we charm strangers, and sometimes how we hide what's really going on inside. But here's the thing. Not every smile tells the truth. Being able to tell the difference can change how you navigate conversations, relationships, and even awkward social moments. So, here's the big question I want you to think about as we go through this. Can you spot a fake smile? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to figure it out. And trust me, it's going to blow your mind how much you've been missing. Let's start with the basics. Not all smiles are created equal, and science has actually given us names for the two main types. First, we've got the Duchenne smile. This is the real deal, the genuine smile that lights up someone's face when they're truly happy or amused. Then there's the Pan Am smile, the fake one, named after those overly polished grins flight attendants used to flash back in the day. So, what's the difference? It all comes down to what's happening on the face. The Duchenne smile, named after a French neurologist, Guillaume Duchenne, who studied facial expressions, has a secret weapon, the orbicularis oculi muscle. That's this muscle right here around your eyes. When you're genuinely happy, this muscle kicks in, pulling the skin around your eyes into little crinkles or crow's feet. It's involuntary. You can't fake it easily. Your mouth might curve up too, thanks to the zygomatic major muscle, but it's the eyes that seal the deal. Now, compare that to the Pan Am smile. This one's all about the mouth. The zygomatic major muscle pulls your lips into a grin, but the eyes, they just sit there, cold and uninvolved. No crinkles, no sparkle, just a flat, empty stare with a smile tacked on. It's the kind of smile you might see from someone who is pretending to be thrilled about a gift they secretly hate. Here's a quick tip. Next time you're watching someone smile, zoom in on their eyes. If they're not in on the action, you might just be looking at a fake. We'll get into more clues later, but this is the foundation. Muscles don't lie, even when people do. Okay, so we've covered the big muscle differences, but spotting a fake smile isn't just about anatomy. It's about the little details you might not even realize we're picking up on. Let's break down some of these telltale signs you can start noticing in real life. First up, duration. A genuine smile has a natural rhythm. It builds up, peaks when the happiness hits, and then fades away smoothly. Picture your friend laughing at a hilarious joke. It's quick, organic, and gone when the moment passes. A fake smile, though, it lingers too long. It is like someone flipped a switch to smile mode and forgot to turn it off. Ever met someone who holds a grin for an uncomfortable amount of time? Yeah, that's a red flag. Next, let's talk symmetry. A real smile isn't always perfectly even. Our faces aren't robots after all. One side might lift a little more, especially if someone's caught off guard by joy. But a fake smile? It's often too perfect, too balanced, like they're posing for a photo shoot. It's almost like the brain's overcompensating to sell the act. And then there's the star of the show, eye crinkles. We touched on this already, but it's worth doubling down. Those little lines around the eyes are gold. They were the hardest thing to fake because you can just will your orbicularis oculi to kick in. No crinkles? You're probably looking at a performance. Here's a fun challenge. Next time you're out in public, at a store, a party, wherever, watch people's smiles. Look for the duration, the symmetry, the eyes. It's like a little detective game, and once you start seeing these cues, you can't unsee them. Let's try it with an example. Imagine you're meeting someone new, and they flash this big, toothy grin. But it's stiff, it's even, and their eyes are just blank. What's your gut telling you now? So, why do people fake smiles in the first place? Let's get into the psychology. It's fascinating stuff. Smiling isn't just about happiness. It's a social tool we've been using since forever. Sometimes we fake it because it's the polite thing to do. Think about it. You're at a family gathering, and your aunt hands you a sweater you'd never wear. You're not going to frown. You slap on a smile and say, "Thanks." That's social appropriateness at work. Other times, it's about emotional regulation. Maybe you're having a terrible day, but you don't want your coworkers to know, so you plaster on a grin to keep things smooth. Or maybe you're in sales, and you've got to look cheerful even if you're exhausted. We fake smiles to fit in, to avoid conflict, or to mask what's really going on. But here's the catch. Faking it comes with a cost. Studies show that constantly forcing smiles, like in customer service jobs, can ramp up stress levels. It's called emotional labor, and it's draining. Plus, when you're always hiding behind a fake smile, it's harder to build real, authentic connections. People can sense when something's off, even if they don't know why. On the flip side, genuine smiles? They're magic. When you smile for real, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. It's not just about looking happy. It actually makes you happier. Plus, it's contagious. Ever notice how a real smile from someone else can lift your mood? That's the power of authenticity, and it's something faking just can't replicate. Now that you've got the tools to spot fake smiles, let's talk about where this skill comes in handy. Because trust me, this isn't just trivia. It's a superpower for real life. First, relationships. Whether it's with your partner, your friends, or your family, reading smiles can tell you a lot. Imagine your best friend says they're fine, but their smile's all mouth and no eyes. That is your cue to dig deeper. Maybe they were not as okay as they letting on. Spotting the fakes helps you connect on a real level. Then there's the professional world. In a job interview, a hiring manager's smile could hint at how they really feel about you. Is it warm and crinkled or stiff and rehearsed? Same goes for networking. Knowing who is genuinely interested versus who, just playing nice, can steer you toward the right opportunities. And don't sleep on social media. We're bombarded with smiles online, selfies, influencers, ads. But how many are real? Next time you're scrolling, check the eyes. A lot of those perfect grins are staged, and once you see it, you'll start questioning the authenticity behind the filters. This isn't about calling people out or being paranoid. It's about awareness. When you can read smiles, you can navigate social situations with more confidence. You'll know when to trust, when to probe, and when to just enjoy the moment. So, there you have it. The ultimate guide to spotting fake smiles. From the anatomy of a Duchenne versus a Pan Am smile, to the sneaky cues like duration and eye crinkles, to the psychology behind why we fake it in the first place. You are now armed with everything you need to decode the smiles around you. And honestly, it's kind of fun once you start paying attention. My challenge to you is this. Over the next few days, watch the smiles you see. At work, with friends, even in the mirror. Test out what you've learned. You might be surprised at how much you pick up. And here's the best part. When you spot a genuine smile, it's a reminder of how powerful real human connection can be. So, go out there, observe, and maybe even share a real smile of your own. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever caught someone faking a smile? Or maybe you're the master of the fake grin yourself. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep smiling. Hopefully the real kind. See you soon.